Leon, have you found it so far? Must be nice to get that clean sheet.
Yeah, it's always a positive to get a clean sheet as a defender. It was nice to be reinstated back into the team and show what I go for, what I could do.
What did you find it like as a unit, you three at the back?
Well, we started off as a 4 at the start. It originally we was going to go for a 3, but then Gaffer changed it up and went for a 4. The team's gelled so well and very quick, and I think we've got along well, and everyone sort of knows each other's game still. So, but it's just the start of the season, so as the games will go on, we'll learn about each other's game a little bit more. But I think it's good that the whole back 4 at the moment, or whether it's a 3 or a 4, we've kind of sort of got to terms with each other's games quite quick.
A lot gets made of shape. As someone who plays in that back 3 or back 4, do you really care? Does it make that much of a difference, the shape, the 3 or the 4?
Not really, because you've still got 11 men on the pitch, I suppose. So there's certain instances where you can run through where in a defensive sense you can kind of run through and where to go and things like that, so tactically. So but at the end of the day, there's 11 men on the pitch, and you'll go for one thing, and that's a win.
Manager very complimentary about you afterwards. How have you found things here since he came in the middle of Feb?
We had that run last season, and I was out for 7 weeks, I think it was, where I hadn't been playing, and I think when I got put in last season and we went on that little run, it was an opportunity for me to show what I could do, and kept my place, and then ended up staying here for another year. So you got me for another year, I suppose. Yeah.
What was it like for you not playing? Because as a player not playing football, I suppose it's not just about when am I going to get back in the side. It's about what's the summer going to hold. What does that mean in terms of relocating? Maybe
it was frustrating because it was all them things are going through your head. But I could be somewhere else next season. So I was more looking to other clubs and things like that, really. So just looking for beyond the season, really. And it was frustrating, but football's a funny game. Anything can happen, so you've got to kind of be ready for if that change does come.
At this stage in your career, is that kind of what you want to avoid, having to move around? I suppose you just want to settle somewhere for a bit.
Yeah, football strains like that, obviously you can't be all like a Mark Noble and be at the one club for the rest of your career. I've got 2 older kids, they're settled in the area, one's at high school, so got friends and things like that, so yeah, I'd like to be settled. So this stage of the career, that's what you want to do, really, and sort of have somewhere to say at home, I suppose.
That said, have you given much thought to what you would do after you finish playing? I'm not talking about job role, I mean staying in the area.
Yeah, my wife's family's only an hour away, and that was why we come up this way as well. So it looks like we would be possibly staying in the area. It just, if football-wise we have to move somewhere, then so be it. But we seem quite settled in the area, and we like where we're living at the moment. Yeah.
And that's a big statement for the area as a whole, for somebody who's moved around a bit through the career like you.
Yeah, I mean, I've had 3 years in London, 3 years in Kent, another 3 years in Cambridge. So yeah, I've been here for 3 years, and that's gone quick, to be fair. But yeah, right now, I suppose at the moment this is home for me.
The year as a whole for you, I suppose it's kind of like a shorter version of a footballer's career in many ways. Lows, ups, and now you're happy.
Yeah. I mean, football, that's what you get. You have your ups and your downs, and right now, this time in my career, I just want a high, and being back in the team, I just want to stay there, and like I said earlier, I just want to show what I can do, really.
You said earlier, squad gelling, new look squad. You just need that win now, don't you? I imagine, to breed confidence through it.
Yeah, Tranmere were no soft touch really. You can see they're going to be a team that are going to be up there this season, and like I said, the team are gelling well. We've had an influx of players, and we can take great heart from Saturday, and it's a good point. Maybe everyone thinking that we maybe should have got 3, but I think with football, we go again tomorrow. Games come thick and fast, and we can put that right and get that first win.
Will it make a difference that first win? Because I imagine you're not completely flat in there anyway, but it'll just be kind of a bit of a burden.
The lads are confident. We look for the last couple of games, even the Sunderland game. We played so well. Just unlucky not to get anything out of it, and we just once that first win comes, we'll be fine. But like I said, the dressing room's confident. We're playing well, and there's nothing to be worried about, I suppose.
Top man, well done, mate.
Leon, obviously you're looking for the first point, of course, and a clean sheet though. But that's a starting point, isn't it? Really, particularly in your role as a defender, clean sheets.
Yeah, as defender, you want to get that clean sheet. If a win comes with it, it's a bonus. But as defender, a clean sheet is the first thing we're looking for. But we're hoping for that win soon.
And the other factor is, of course, there's a lot of change in personnel. But one of the players that you got used to playing alongside, and you played alongside him again, Nathan Smith. That does help, doesn't it?
Good old smudger, yeah. It's I don't know how many games we've played with each other, but it's been quite a few now. And for a young player, I've seen he just wrapped up 250 appearances, and for someone his age, it's a great accomplishment, and I think he's growing and growing as a player.
For yourself, obviously, great to have the crowd in, wasn't it, really? And it was a great atmosphere, wasn't it? It doesn't matter what people say, you do get that extra adrenaline push, don't you, when you're a player?
Yeah, I think we missed them last season. For such a big place like this, to not have fans in, you definitely miss them. And I think where the fans have been out the stadium now for over 500 days, I think you could tell on Saturday they made the most of them being back. And I think 7,000. It sounded a lot more than that. Trust me.
And for yourself, obviously, football is always going to be a thing. There's no substitute for playing, but are you making contingency plans as and when you decide? Are you looking down the line of staying in the game, coaching or whatever?
Yeah, I'm looking at coaching, but I'm looking at something else at the moment as well. So I am making contingency plans. I won't reveal them at the moment, but I'm looking towards that. But right now, I'm enjoying my football and want to keep playing for a while.